Good morning, chickadoes and chickadees. Today is Tuesday, October 13th, and this is your lesson video. So what I want you to use today for is a reading day. I want you to go back into your text, whether it is your AP history notes, your AP science notes, maybe your nonfiction novel, whatever the case is. I want you to read today, and I want you to start getting those words for your vocabulary notebook. We're having round 2, project 2. Same structure. I'm going to leave it at 10 words. I liked it, and along with using the 5 words, and we're just going to just do it more frequently rather than having required 20 words and using 6 weeks to gather them. It's just like a quick turnaround. Some of y'all already have your words because you built them, listed them, generated them for project 1 because you didn't see the instructions for the correction of only 10 words, but at least that work is done. You have your next set of 10 words. You just have to decide are they going to make the cut? Are they usable for project 2? So today is a reading day. Whatever you need to do to get your words, read some newspaper articles, check out NPR, check out CNN, MSNBC, whatever you use as your news outlet. Go scan through those articles and see, are there any words that you could be pulling out? My English 3 American Literature class is working on multi-genre pieces, and one of the pieces that we used was Hamilton, and looking at stage directions, and anyways, and listening to the play, having it on subtitles, man, there's some words there. So if you need a history lesson, you need to brush up on that moment, especially if you're working on an A push, put on some Hamilton. If you have access to Disney Plus, put on those subtitles and keep a lookout for some of those words that you can use back in our classroom as we're working with our analysis, because now we're building up to those essays, and we're going to be working more so with essays and not just paragraphs. So when you go into the document, I just made some minor adjustments, just saying that this is due October 30th, so this is in 3 weeks. Just some reminders, because this is our second go at it. I'm going to be grading more critically this time around. I'm going to be a little bit hyper aware of what words you're bringing in. Do they qualify or are they not? Because some of the words that some of y'all were pulling in were very everyday words that we all know. I'm just going to move past it, and I want you to focus in on words that are unique, that are new, that are different, and they're going to add some sophistication to our writing. So just be aware that I'm going to be being hyper vigilant, hyper critical of what words you bring in, making sure that you're documenting them, giving me the redo of the sentence, you trying the word out for size, and more specifically, how you are justifying how this word's going to be used. Remember, this is a nonfiction class. We're not really dealing with short stories and novels and plays and poetry. That's for AP Lit next year. Our pieces are nonfiction. We will have a fiction piece, but I digress. We'll get to that later. So when you're saying to justify these words of, I'm going to use this when I'm talking about a character, talking about the conflict in the short story, that language needs to be out. Like, we're not doing that. So we're talking about what the writer is doing in the text, maybe the tone that they're taking it piece. Maybe this is another word. Instead of saying share, I'm going to use this word instead. Rather than saying happy, I'm going to use this word instead. Like, we really need to start justifying how we're going to use these words in our style of writing now that you're getting more comfortable and more familiar with rhetorical analysis writing, and then we'll be moving to our argumentative writing. So if you're not sure on how to word it, if you're not sure if it's done right, this is what the tutoring is for. This is what you can come into the Zoom class, the Zoom call for, or attend tutoring with me on Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We can work on that vocabulary notebook. So please do not wait, do not procrastinate, because then it doesn't allow you to create a well-crafted quality project. So please, this time around, it's 10 words, 10 new words, sophisticated words. And then you're going to use 5 of those words for your writing piece. Okay, just like we did last time around. It's going to be pulled from anything that we are going to start doing for this cycle 2. I'll start also taking it from the Patrick Henry piece, because that's our clean break right there. The Patrick Henry piece. I'm trying to think. We did JFK. Yeah, Patrick Henry and on. So you'll be able to be pulling from everything that we're going to start doing from Patrick Henry and on. All right. So again, project 2. Today's the official start date. Today you have a reading day. I want you to go find your words. 10 for this time around. 5 you're going to use in your writing analysis piece, part 2. And this will be due Friday, October 30th. All right? If you have any questions, please jump into the Zoom call and or attend tutoring or email me. Love you. Have a good day and make good choices. Bye, guys.